What's up, YouTube?
We out here.
I am twisting my husband's hair right now so he can get his curls popping for the people, get the people what they asking for. So I'm taking some time to do his hair, which is, I do this every Saturday for him. Until his hair get long enough. He is on his hair journey, y'all. He's been growing his hair out. And we've been washing, conditioning it.
Team Natural.
But getting his twist right. Right now, he has some leave-in conditioner, the Cantu shea butter. So this is what the white stuff is in his hair. And then I am also using the Cantu strengthening styling gel. So I'm also using that on his hair.
You gotta re-up on that leave-in conditioner.
Yeah, we do, because you buy out, because he uses it so much. Like, he uses it like literally every other day. So
the leave-in conditioner. The leave-in conditioner keeps your hair conditioned and moist when you put products in. So the leave-in conditioner is always what you want to put in first.
after you shampoo.
After you shampoo, or if you like me and don't like to use shampoo, we do co-washes. So we wash with conditioner.
Oh, that's Cantu too. We use the Cantu co-wash.
Cantu co-wash. Or any conditioner you want to use. Shampoos, they strip the nutrients out of your hair.
They make your hair dry.
They make it dry. So if you want to avoid shampoo, you can. Or you can use a shampoo and then just go back in and use some leave-in conditioner. Lock in that moisture once you're done.
Y'all, it literally takes me a couple hours to do his hair. Because I like to do them small because I want them to last for a little while. And I want his little hair to look good once he take them loose. So, I don't know if you can see them. But I do them small. So it can last for a good while.
And she is heavy-handed, boy.
I am not.
If you see me over here, like, making faces, just know.
I gotta catch up his short hair. Because his hair would have been longer than this, but I went through a phase with him where when I met him, he had his hair faded. And that's just how I'm used to seeing my husband, with his hair faded, and I loved it. So when he started growing his hair out, I was like, what's happening right now? So I was a little bit confused. So I suggested that he cut his hair again, which is what he did. I also put a little water on his hair too, because it's just easier for me to grab.
You gotta give me a one, but I thought somebody sneezed on me.
I suggested that he cut his hair again because that's just how I'm used to seeing it. That's just how I like it. And he did. So, but then when he cut his hair, my crazy stuff was missing his hair. So I told him to grow his hair back out again.
So I went from waves to a little bit of hair to her telling me that she wanted me to cut it again, back to waves, and then her saying she wanted me to grow it back.
So now we in the grow it back stage, y'all. But listen, it ain't nothing to be mad about because I'm the one doing all the twisting. So.
And she twisting my scalp, boy.
To the gods.
Sheesh.
What up, Eric Bellinger? We just went to his concert just recently. My husband took me to his concert for my birthday, and I enjoyed myself to the fullest.
My wife is so hard to get to convince to listen to something new. Like, I don't even know if that sentence made sense, because now that I'm thinking about it, it probably didn't. But she's one of the hardest people to introduce something new to,
Because
period.
if I don't like it, I will instantly be like, next.
Like, not even just music, but anything.
Food.
Like, is so
People.
stuck in her ways. So
Places, things.
trying to get her to listen to some new music. Well, don't let them have like an intro, like a 10-second intro before they start singing something or rapping something. She be like, okay, next.
Next.
I'm like, bro, you didn't even hear the song. Like,
I hit it with that next real quick.
The drums ain't even came in yet.
If I don't like it, I don't like it. And I'm instantly like, next. So.
My wife only listen to old school music.
Correct. Like, I feel like I was born in the wrong era, y'all. I'm more of a Luther Vandross, Anita Baker type of person. Freddie Jackson.
Which is cool. Like, you gotta appreciate the music from, you know, the past, because it's the blueprint for the new music. But sometimes I gotta put her up on the new music.
He does, and he do put me up on the new music. By the way, he plugs my husband raps.
Yeah.
And does beats and produced by Hurt in the Red Bay.
Yeah. Producer, rapper, songwriter. I mean, I do cover art, I do everything.
Check him out on
anywhere. Apple Music, Spotify, anywhere that you stream music. Just type in my name.
Eric Hurt.
E-R-I-C-K. Last name Hurt. H-U-R-T.
And
you find me.
So proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
I ain't did no music in a little bit though. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Well, no, life been busy. First of all, you guys, for those that follow me or my husband, especially on Instagram, you know that we just bought a house and we just had a baby. So our house is a year old and our baby is a year old. So we just had our 4th baby. So life is so busy. Super busy.
Yeah, so I ain't dropped the project since like 2015 or 2016. But do got music coming.
Music on the way.
Me and my bro got a little EP.
On the way.
A little 5-track. Give y'all something.
Give the people what they asking for.
Yeah, that's something new. And then all 2020, I'm just dropping the music because I'm back in my zone.
All 2020.
New year, new me.
Hey.
Nah, but I'm back, so you know it is what it is. But we got a lot going on. Like, on top of me having a full-time job, like my wife said, we got 4 kids, married, so it's a lot. So
and y'all, for those who don't know, we have a child who has autism. We have an autistic son. So we busy, y'all. Like real busy.
Yeah, booked and busy. Yeah, so I gotta be husband. I gotta be employee at a full-time job.
Pooper scooper.
Then I come home, I gotta be daddy. Then on the side, I do producing and writing and
eBay selling,
rapping and reselling sneakers and mixing and mastering music. It's a lot. So whenever I get the time, I fit it in, and you know. And my wife, she's the same way. So she's wife, she's mom, she's couponer,
check me out at Coupon Queen T.
She's posting all her deals on Instagram. She's newly started Black Family vlog, so vlogging, and we be doing a lot. So
busy, like super busy, y'all. Like super busy.
Sometimes we come home and be like, dang, that could have been a video we shot. But
correct, but it is so exhausting. It's so tiring. Like, we be so tired. Like, y'all, for real, like, I go to bed at like every night on the job. So I wake up so early in the morning because I'm still breastfeeding my 1-year-old. So that's a lot. And I normally get the kids ready at 5:30 in the morning to get ready for school because it's 4 of them, so I have to start early. And I normally take them to school, but lately they have been riding the bus because they just enjoy riding the bus. So we've been letting them get on the bus.
Yo, kids are so crazy, yo.
Ridiculous.
Like, they all the stuff that we had to do, they want to do now for leisure, like for fun. Like we had to ride the bus because our mamas had like
was working 2 jobs,
full time or whatever, and couldn't take us to school. Like they can literally get a ride to school every day, and they want to ride the bus
and eat the school lunch. First of all, that stuff was nasty when I was growing up, and like I coupon, so I'm able to get a whole bunch of different products, different things, and put it in a lunchbox, which is what I did. But I guess because they don't get an opportunity to eat the nasty lunch every day, they think that it's cool to eat school lunch. Listen, I couldn't stand school lunch when I was growing up, and I ain't had no choice because my mom was not making no darn lunches. You hear me? Like none. Like she wasn't doing it. That's just, she was busy. She had to go to work. She didn't have time to be making no darn lunch boxes like I do because I'm a stay-at-home mom now, and I make all of my children lunch every day, and I cook every day, including for him, and I fix his lunch for work every day.
That saved me money too. That saved me a lot of money. Most of the time when people are trying to save money, the first thing that a financial advisor would tell you is to cut out your unnecessary spending, which would be how much you're eating out, your entertainment, that kind of thing. But like spending money for food, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I don't hardly ever do that.
Cause I cook everything at home, so I try to make it easier for him, so he don't have to spend so much money in the day when he go out to work. But y'all, let me tell you something. First of all, he only go into work 2 days a week. That's right, right?
Yeah, I work at home 3 days and go in the office 2 days.
So most times he's at home, so he can go downstairs and get whatever he wants to eat whenever he's home anyway.
But when I was in the office 5 days a week, I still would eat dinner at home and then the next day take the leftovers for lunch. Just trying to save money.
Cause ain't that cheaper though?
Whole lot cheaper. That's how we got this house, matter of fact.
Yes.
Part of the way anyway.
Yes, I shut everything down. Shut it all down when I was ready to get this house. No eating out. No going out to eat.
Well, you shut everything down, but
let's eat these hot dogs, beans and wings.
You won't be on no Apple Music this month. You better find a CD.
Sing your own tune in your head.
They said, get you some CDs. I said, your car don't even have no CD player. Like, what are you talking about?
Cassette tapes.
Golly.
We ain't paying no more monthly bills until we get in this house.
Everything was cut. We used to have pizza every Friday, little pizza night.
With the kids, it was so cute.
You won't get no Domino's this week.
Nah.
You better holler at DiGiorno. What you talking about?
Yep. Sorry, baby.
Y'all call the police. No, don't call the police.
And by the way, if you have not watched our 1 year home update, please go back and watch that. We got our house built in 2018, and we just did a video on what it looks like now, a year later. Tell the people how we met, baby.
How we met? Mm-hmm. You was feeling me, you know what I'm saying? Nah, okay.
That's what it was, Sam?
Nah, okay. For real, though. We met
you
at work.
You was feeling me.
We met at work.
And you was feeling me. And you was feeling me.
I mean, yeah.
Go ahead and put it out there for the people.
You know. I seen a little honey dip. A little tenderoni.
Oh, Lord, y'all.
A little PYT.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. I seen her the first day. I said, oh, snap. We was starting the job at the same time. We was in the same training class.
We was.
I was like, who this little young thing with the blue sweater and the blue suede heels on?
Me.
skinny jeans on.
You remember exactly what I had on?
Yep. I know exactly what you had on. I got out of there and I had called my uncle. My uncle had called me, matter of fact. He was like, how was the first day of work? Because I told him I got a new job. I said, boy, it was a little jank in there with the blue suede heels on, boy.
You're supposed to be in there working.
He said, fool, you supposed to be in there working. I said, I'm working on something, all right. What you talking about? Yeah, that was a long time ago, boy.
I don't know how many years ago, baby.
That was about
almost this year, coming up New Year would be almost
9
years ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, somebody getting old, it ain't me.
It's definitely me.
No, that was a minute ago, but
you try to hit me with that bull crap talking about love is a what? Nah. Huh?
Yeah.
I don't hear nothing.
I did say that. Love ain't a feeling, it's a choice.
Mm-hmm. He tried to act like people just chose to be with people. It's because they chose to be with people. I mean, I agree with that to a certain degree, but I feel like love is a feeling. I don't feel like it's a choice.
That does happen though. Like, for a long time, I saw a lot of people who fell in love because they wanted to be in love. Like,
right, and that's because you've never been in love for real before. Chicken heads usually
like a dude to see a chick that's fine and be like, oh, I'm in love now. Like, you don't really love her. Like, you choosing to be in love because you like the way she look. You can like not like anything else about her. Her personality is dry. She can't cook. Not saying that you gotta cook. Like, I'm not saying that. But if you
he's saying that because I cook every day.
No, I mean, I'm progressive. If you find a woman who you love and she doesn't cook, like, maybe y'all can just take cooking classes together. Or if you can cook, then you put her on. I'm a firm believer of each one teach one.
Oh, Lord.
Like, what I know, you know. And
each one teach one.
What you know, took it back. What you know, I should know. Like, I don't feel like we should be in a relationship and I know some information and you don't know it. Like, cause what are we doing? Like, what are we really doing? Mm-hmm. If I know how to get my credit up to 700, 750, 800, whatever, and you don't, what is the reason for that? Why are we together and you don't know what I know? That's crazy. Like, you should want to, any information that you have, you should want to give it to the next person. So I feel like if you with a girl and your list, because people get so caught up on these lists, like, really she gotta be 5'5" with brown eyes.
Let me tell you something though. He's talking about that, but he petty as a mug. Cause what's your thing?
I'm not petty.
Yeah, you is. What's your thing?
I'm not petty.
What's your thing?
I would prefer.
I know I would prefer. What's your thing, babe?
Your thing is. I'm just saying, like, if your feet is beat up, like, why is you wearing flip flops? I just listen.
He prefer. He like pretty feet.
You can't be out here with no grape stompers. Out here with flip flops on, like, and listen, you gotta get them jumps done.
Even if you get them done and they still looking with all kind of coins and stuff on there. Coins. I don't mean coins as in money. I mean like
corns. You so country.
Hell.
God, everything you say you country.
I'm real country. But yes, he don't want to see that on your feet.
I'm just saying, like, that's just, a little preference. But
like Eddie Murphy and Boomerang. That's him, y'all.
But I ain't like super like.
Yes.
She gotta be 5'5" with brown eyes, like.
Yeah, but you don't want nobody with no messed up feet.
You 5'5" with brown eyes. That's a bad example. I'm just saying.
Wait, because
really,
I am.
I'm not really like
with no messed up feet. Y'all, if I'd have had messed up feet, my husband wouldn't have been with it, honey. He wouldn't have been with it.
I mean, listen. If everything else is in line, you just gotta wear socks.
That's not the fact, y'all. Because currently, he rubs my feet every night. But if my feet were not pretty, was not pretty, then he wouldn't do that.
I would. You just have to wear socks.
See, he talking about wearing socks. You don't even feel it for real, like with no socks on.
The purpose of the conversation was, if you know something, then your significant other should know it too.
That's
If you want somebody who can cook, and that's on your list, and you meet somebody who has a good personality, she love the Lord, she take care of her kids if she have kids, because some people that's on their list too, she can't have kids. Whatever is your thing. But that person doesn't cook. Are you telling me that no, nah, I'ma wait for the person that can cook and has all this stuff?
okay, so what was your deal breaker?
I don't think I ever thought of a deal breaker.
In the beginning, you didn't have not one at all.
No, because I never anticipated being married. I never thought I was gonna be married, so I didn't in my mind say, "This is my deal breaker for getting married."
Even in marriage. I mean, maybe in a relationship period.
I just never liked nobody that was lazy. I guess because I always had.
What about that smoking cigarettes?
Oh nah, that's done. Nah, we ain't doing that. Listen, I'm gonna get you the nicotine patch. Maybe if. So I guess if the girl was perfect, if it was you, and y'all see how I switched that up, right? That's the marriage 101.
Correct.
I said if the girl was perfect, if she was you.
Correct.
If it was you and you smoked cigarettes, but everything else was dope, then I guess I would try to, help you kick the habit.
First of all, y'all all smoke no cigarettes. I can't get with it. I mean, if you do, that's your business, but that's just not for me.
Yeah, it's not for me either. But what I'm saying is, if somebody is perfect to you, or not perfect, because nobody's perfect, but if they, if they're a good person,
a good match,
and a good match for you, and y'all vibe, and the only thing is they smoke cigarettes and you don't get with it, maybe that's a conversation. Hey, listen, I just don't think smoking cigarettes is the healthiest thing. What do you think about trying to quit? What if I help you try to quit? Just help the person. I'm not a fan of people telling me something is wrong and you ain't got a solution. Don't tell me what I'm doing is wrong if you can't help me to fix it. Don't try to do that, because then
not a fan of that.
I hate that. Don't tell me. That's just when you're young and somebody try to preach to you about something that you're doing, but they don't tell you another way to do it. Hey, doing this is wrong. Okay, what's the alternative? I don't know, but doing this is wrong. Okay, you're not helping. So I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing. So, yeah. I mean, if you can, whatever it is that you feel is your deal breaker, it's 2020. I don't think you should have deal breakers at this point. I feel like...
I feel like you should know whether you're really willing to deal with something or not.
But a deal breaker...
At this point, for a female, I think we should know what we want to deal with.
Exactly. But a deal breaker should be a conversation. I feel like all deal breakers... So the camera actually cut off on us while we was having our discussion. But this is the finished results. I went to sleep, woke up, and this is what they look like. So this is kind of like a day 2, day 1.5, whatever you want to call it. I'll come back when I untwist them so y'all can see the finished results. But this is what they look like right now.
Show the top of your head.
I am showing the top of my head. All right, so I'm gonna clean up, line up, make it a little more neat, and then I'll untwist them. All right, guys, so here's what it looks like with the twist in. I actually had these in for a couple of days, a lot longer than I normally do. So they were done on Saturday night, and today is Wednesday. So Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday night, Tuesday night, and today is Wednesday, so about 3 days. Carter, what you doing, man? My son just busted in the bathroom. Yeah. You wanna say hey? Say hey.
Hey.
Hey. So that was my son Carter. He's 4 years old. He was diagnosed with autism and delayed speech. So him saying hey right then was dope. Anyway, back to the twist out. I had these in since Saturday. It's now Wednesday, and I hope they still come out good because they were really defined when my wife did them initially, but I have been sleeping on them since they were done. Anyway, about to untwist them now and see what it looks like. So what I'm gonna do is use a little bit of this olive oil, Palmer's olive oil conditioning spray oil. Normally just spray it in my hands, rub it, and kind of go through my hair with it. And then I use coconut oil also, which is solid until you rub it, and then it turns into liquid. And that's good with just moisturizing, getting it moist again. So just a couple sprays. And then in there like that. So I normally just extend it and just slide down until it separates where it wants to separate. And I let it go. Pull this down. Do the same thing here. Done. So here's what it looks like once I took all the twist out. Last step is optional, which I'm not gonna do right now, but you can take a pick and lift if you want more volume. But I kind of like to let mine do its own thing for a little bit, and then maybe on day 2 or day 3 of having them out, then I'll come back in. On the side, sometimes though, I will give it a little lift just so that it is even. You're only lifting the bottom though. You're not going through it. Inserting it in at the bottom, just all here, there, and pull up and stop before you get to the curls. So that's what it looks like right now. Looks pretty defined. Looks pretty good for me to have slept on it for a couple days in a row. Shout out to my wife. She gonna be big-headed, but no, she did a good job. And that's the results. All right, if y'all want more of these videos, if y'all want a detailed video of what she used, how she used it, and the way she used it, and more in-depth videos regarding hair, different products, just let us know down below in the comments. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit that like button, and leave us a comment. Thanks, y'all. We out.